Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about my onboard air system, and basically what that means is that I am going to have to change the layout of the lines. So if you haven't seen it, go check out the playlist, link in the description. Basically what it is I can't do it the way that I originally did it because I lowered the body, and because the body lift that was on it, I built it around that, and since that's not existing anymore, we're going to have to change it. So as you can see here, there's the bottle. I got to tighten down the bolts still, but these pipes here is what holds the lines in place. So I went through the floor and I went under the Jeep because I did not want it to be in the way in the cab or anything like that, but it looks like I am going to have to do that because you can see here that everything is just way too low now, and nothing is going to bolt up the way it's supposed to prior to that. So like this, I might be able to keep this here because I don't really want to deal with that, but and the pipe in the front to go to that connect right there, that's staying, but I'm pretty sure all of that this right here all the way down to the back, and then that box we built is going to have to go, and there's the other side of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those out, and I'll show you basically what we have to do. I think it's going to be okay, definitely. Not the worst thing, but definitely not necessarily the best thing, because it's not what I originally wanted, but you know, you can't complain that much. So I'll go ahead and take it apart, and I'll show you guys what we end up doing. Damn, what a shame. Moving on to bigger, better things though, I guess. I'm not going to try to reuse that hose. That hose, it got very hot being in the engine bay, and even though it was protected from the elements for the most part, the metal around it kind of put some wear on it. So I knew that was going to happen, but it happened a little quicker than I thought it was going to happen. So I'm going to go to Harbor Freight and get some hose. I'll be back. Okay, so I finally got some hose. Went to Harbor Freight. It's actually probably the best quality hose, because it's just way better than the stuff I order on Amazon. But I already got one, the inlet measured out. I'm going to show you how I did that one, and then how I'm going to do the second one. Okay, so I got my hose here. If we look down in there past the carpet, there's holes there for the original AC, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and feed the hose through that. There's two of them, two holes. And that will pop out right underneath the battery box. There it is, right here. We're going to feed it to the copper right there, and that's what we used for the bend the first time. Gonna go along the frame, back under the box, and we're going to pull it back out because this thing is tangled. But then we're going to feed it back to here for now. It's going to go into this one right here, the corroded one, of course. Yep. Probably should clamp it down just to see if it will hold there if I put it back on the copper. Yeah, it should be okay. But I want it to run along the corner back there, underneath here, back up into here to be kind of hidden. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that. I use this where'd it go? Aha. I've been using tin snips and it's working pretty good because the stuff is pretty tough. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it and show you guys next step. Okay, so now that we have the length of hose, I don't really like the way this hose looks. It's not very professional, especially on a car like this or Jeep or Build. So they have these wire looms from Alex Tech. I found them on Amazon. This is 100 foot by 1/2 inch black. I have various sizes and colors, mostly red for positive, ground for anything else. So how these work is that you push against that and see how much bigger it gets. That's how you get a tight fit on your wires, or in this case, hose, because this will look really good. And you just keep pushing on the bottom of that, and then once you get it on there, you just slide it to tighten it up, and look how good that looks. That right there looks very good. I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up putting this on, and we'll go ahead and mock it up in the Jeep and we'll see how it looks. Alright, so we're in the back now. This is the one to go to right there, the quick connect there. I'm not going to replace that hose because that is a complete bitch to get to. But as you can see, that's what that's going to look similar to. I might rotate the bottle a little bit, kind of make those more close to that side of the Jeep. But just like everything before, we're going to cover this up with the braided. And I'm going to go farther down into that hole with the braided. To protect more of it. That's kind of more on the outside in elements. Then I got some wires here for the CB antenna that I moved there. I'm gonna do, and then I got the line for the switch connect here, or the pressure switch. Yeah, that thing. That's gonna be covered in it too. I got smaller versions. I think I might do those, and no, I'll probably just keep doing it in black. But here's that red color. I really like the red color. It looks really nice. I just don't want this to be seen as much. Then I got the pressure gauge that goes on the inside, which I gotta find a way to get that in as well, and I'll just use new hose for that. I'll probably use about 15 to 20 foot of hose. If you can get it, if you're doing this on a bigger rig, 50 foot probably do just fine. But something this small, not as elaborate as others, would work just fine for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started on those two, see how it goes.